Hey everybody, it's Murphy Gray Hunter, and it is Monday, November 13th. It's like about almost 1 a.m. I wanted to make this video talking about our Pagan Pride. So, yesterday it was our Pagan Pride, which is Sunday. And I have been looking forward to going to our Pagan Pride all freaking year. I mean, we wait all year round for our Pagan Pride. And, you know, we usually have it at a park, Zilker Park in Austin. And they have it outside at the polo tables. And this year, they had sent out a, on their Facebook page that they weren't going to be able to have it there. I don't know for what reason whatsoever, but anyway, they ended up not being able to find a place in the beginning, and then they ended up finding a place called the Vortex. And the Vortex, to me, I've never been to the Vortex before, but to me, the Vortex reminds me of it being like kind of like a restaurant, I always call it like a beer joint, but you know, like an adult place where you can they have like live music, and you can order like burgers and fries and beer and things like that, you know. And they have places inside to eat, and they have places outside. So in their yard in the back is where they had the all of the tables for the vendors and stuff. And it's a nice little place. I mean, because they have an outdoor seating area and they have an outdoor deck, and then they have like a yard in the bottom where people can dance. They have a stage where they have music, and it's all like dirt and stuff. And you know, it's in the older part of Austin, so it's like a residential area. There's houses all around and stuff, and streets, and so the parking was bad because, you know, the parking lot that they have for the place was already full, so you had to go and find a place to park like along in the street. And so that, and they didn't have enough room for all the vendors. They only had about 12 vendors there, and about 2 or 3 of those vendors literally have their stuff set up on the picnic tables that people sit outside and eat on. And so, you know, that was, and you know, they really didn't get to display a lot of their stuff. And it seemed like they had a lot of the vendors that were there were all selling the same thing. They all had jewelry, and they had you know, they had jewelry, and they had you know, just shoot, some lady had ruins and some jewelry. Another person had like oils, some loose incense, like they sell it in a package and stuff. And she did have these blades, and I should have taken pictures of, but we were getting ready to leave, and she had these blades, like athletes, and the blade part was a crystal. It was beautiful. I mean, like, and it was sharp too, and it was just, in some of them were like, there was one that was a beautiful one. It was made out of rose quartz. There was another one made out of, I want to say amethyst or something. I can't really remember, but they were beautiful, and they were like $85 each. And then they had another person there displaying pamphlets for his coven. They had another big like a tent, a canopy for the Satanic Temple group, and they were there with their banister, and the banister said Satanic Temple, and there was like 4 or 5 people there kind of like talking to people and trying to recruit and stuff. Then they had another vendor there selling scarves, like really pretty silk scarves, and he was doing ruin readings. There was another place where there was a few card readers, but most everybody else had jewelry. Some was really nice jewelry, some was kind of cheaply put together, some was really overpriced, and some was really great, you know. So I'm going to show y'all what I bought. I was just a little disappointed because last year Now I know this goes because they had to turn down a lot of vendors, and because of the space. There just wasn't any space. It was just so small. There was a place also, the Council of Magic. It's called the Council of Magic. And I talked about this last year. Is where I bought a bunch of books. Like they were selling books for $1 there. I bought a bag of raw rose crystals, raw rose quartz crystals. She sold me the whole bag for $1. It was a bunch of them. I bought a lot of things really cheap there. Anyway, they were there, but they didn't have a place to set up anything, so they were just passing out pamphlets to their organization too. What was I saying? Yeah, I was just a little disappointed because last year there were some people there who were selling crystals. There was another person who was selling tarot cards. Like he sold tons and tons of different decks. There was someone there who sold their journals or homemade books. Just all kinds of stuff, cloaks and clothes and all this and that. And didn't have that this year, but because of the space. And so anyway, I was just a little disappointed in that because we do wait all year, and it just sucks for the people who put Pagan Pride together, that they just didn't have a place to do it. So I don't hold Pagan Pride, the people who put that together, at fault. It just really sucks that they didn't have a place for everyone to come, for all the vendors that normally come. Otherwise, it would have been fantastic, amazing, like it always is. But anyway, I bought something. I can't show y'all because it's a Christmas gift, and that person watches my videos, and so I can't show something. I know, right? Like, God dang it. I actually can't show two things because they're gifts. But those of you who are on my Facebook, I'll post a picture on that because the person isn't on my Facebook. So the person who made this necklace, I bought this necklace. What can I not speak? I bought this necklace last year at Pagan Pride. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay. Under my fat neck. Okay. The person who made that, her name is Madame Z Tarot. This is her card. What was really cool is that she lets you pick. She has a basket with all these cards, and she lets you pick a card, and she'll read it for you, and she lets you keep the card. And so I picked the King of Coins, and she told me that card represented a person who's good with money. And I'm like, honey, I got the wrong card because that is not for me. And so she's like, no, this is a male presence in your life. This represents a male presence in your life who's very good with money, who has money, and will always keep y'all in money. Like, it was a positive card for money, and I'm like, oh, that's my husband. My husband is really good with money. I was like, that's the wrong card for me. So, I keep putting my hair back and forth because my hair, if I have it in the back, it itches my back, it tickles my back. And I put it in the front, it itches my front, like my neck. That's why it's always in a knot, guys. Okay, so, why am I telling you? Oh, because one of the things that I bought from there, I can't show you all this, but I will show you something else that I did buy from her. And I bought Jade a necklace. So, this was $10. You guys know how I collect Ouija board stuff. Can y'all see that? There's the Ouija board with the little planchet in there. See it? One of those little bubble majiggas. Anyway, I got that. This was $10, and just black on the back. This on a regular. I like it because, you know, I collect the Ouija board stuff. So I got that. And Jade, I bought her a moon necklace. It's a crescent moon with some really pretty little stones on it. I got that one for $18. But she has it in her room. And I can't show you this other thing that I got. And so, anyway, afterwards, we only stayed there for like about maybe an hour. Oh my god, guys. Yeah, I remember these. Razzles. They're not as good as I remember. Anyway, sorry, they were just right in front of me. So after we left there, I said, let's go get something to eat. I've been wanting to go to Kirby Lane. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Kirby Lane. I love Kirby Lane. They have the most delicious vegan queso. And so I'm like, I need some of that in my life. Can we go there, please? So my 9-year-old doesn't like Kirby Lane. And so I had fed her food before we went, which is really cool because before we went to Pagan Pride, whenever we go to any festival, I always feed her first, just so that way if she's full, she's happy, she won't complain. So we went to Panda Express here where we live. And so the girl goes, that'll be $7.14. So for $7.31, I think it was $7.31. So I was so proud to have my whole $7.31, right? The exact change. And then she goes, oh, it's only going to be $5.14. I'm like, oh, I thought you said it was like $7.31. And she's like, oh, I gave you a discount. And I'm like, oh, well, was I like a special car or like, like the, 100th customer today? I don't know, like, why? And she's like, oh, I gave you a discount because every time you come here, you're always so nice. And I'm like, wow, thanks. I must come here a lot. I'm like, oh, wow. Like, you remember me? And she's like, yeah. She goes, you're one of our favorite customers. And I'm like, do I come that often to Panda? And she's like, you're just always so super nice every time you come through, so we're giving you a discount. And so Jade's like, wow, my daughter, you got a discount for being nice. I'm like, it does pay off. Like when you go to Starbucks and they're like, oh, your coffee is free. And I'm like, it's free? They're like, I said, do I have so many stars on my card? They're like, no, the card in front of you paid for it. I'm like, well, hot damn. I said, I will pay for the person behind me. Please don't let it be a truck full of kids with all drinking some hot cocoa. I will pay for 1 cup of coffee. But, yeah, I love when people do random acts of kindness. There's a shopping center here where we live, where we visit often. Like, we get Panda Express because we get the chow mein noodles and the spring egg rolls. And then I get a container of steamed vegetables. They're like broccoli and carrots and peppers and cabbage. So good. They're just steamed. I'm hungry right now, so like everything sounds good. Yeah, and then we go to Chick-fil-A and the girl goes, veggie wrap, no cheese. I'm like, oh my god, they know me so well. And so when I go up to pay, the manager's like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm like, dang, because we go there, like, we go to Starbucks, and like, hey, hi. There's this guy there who talks like Barry White, and he, he's all like, welcome to Starbucks, can I take your order? With that velvetly deep voice, and I'm like, how you doing? And so when you pull up, he's this like white guy, big glasses, real dorky look. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I said, you realize, you men that have deep voices, like my husband has a deep voice. I said, you men who have deep voices, you guys have a special power. You know that is your superpower. I said, because they're, like, sometimes, like, if I get upset with my husband about something, and he just starts talking, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm mad about. It's just that deep voices are so calming. That's why babies love men with deep voices. Like, you ever notice if you have a baby and they're crying, and somebody with the Barry White voice comes, I'm like, let me hold that baby. And they're like, oh, don't cry. And the baby's like, oh, especially if it's a girl baby. But no, but the baby will stop crying. It gets really, really calm. And it's something to do with their voice. Anyway, that was so way out of what I was talking about. But you guys already know how I am. And I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, we went to, after we left there, we went to Kirby Lane. And I had vegan queso, which is so good, guys. Oh my god. But if y'all are not vegan, y'all would enjoy regular queso. When you're vegan, you have to give up cheese. And cheese was the hardest thing for me because it was my
crack like it is everybody else's. But I overcame it, and I don't have it. But when I saw that they had vegan queso, I should have brought some home to eat for later. But it's a little spicy. You guys know I don't do spice well. But anyway, so I had vegan queso and chips, one large and in charge vegan blueberry pancake, and two vegan fried, like, it's kind of like they call it fried, but it's kind of like with cornmeal, avocado taco with refried black beans and Spanish rice. Good Lord, that was good. And I was so thirsty, I drank damn near a gallon of water. I'm like, excuse me, man, can I have some more water? I mean, when they bring you cups about this little, I mean, the cup wasn't that small. I think the cup was probably the size of this Bath & Body lotion. Yeah, it was about this size. I was a thirsty bitch, man. As soon as I sat down there, I drank it all. And so then, I'm sitting right here, and there's like a table right here where they put their orders in. And I asked that guy, can I please have some more water? Because I was so thirsty, and he's like, yeah, I'm doing something right now. I said, I really need some water right now. Just hand me the pitcher. And he's like, I was doing something for my own table. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, if you don't give me a goddamn pitcher of water. I'm like, okay, be nice, be nice. Okay. I said, okay, I will wait. So, yeah, whatever. I always tell them, can y'all just please bring me a pitcher of water? You'll really thank me for it later. Because I drink a lot of water. I do. I drink tons and tons of water. And so I will normally ask for 2 glasses of water right up front. And so anyway, I think I drank 2 small glasses. No, 3 small glasses of water. And then when she brought me my water, she brought me a ginormous one. And I drank that, and then one more thing. I was full up to water. Like, I was full up to water here. Plus, all that food I ate, oh my Lord, I was so full. If I had to bend down and tie my shoe, I would have thrown up. I was so full. And then for some reason, when I was sitting there eating, my whole left side, from my ass cheek all the way down to my freaking toes on my left side, was numb. Like, literally, you could have taken a fork and stabbed me. I wouldn't have felt it. I don't know what the hell was happening. I'm like, all of my left side is numb. So I had to sit there and wait for it to, like, wake back up. You know, I don't know what. I don't know what was the way I was sitting. I don't know what the hell was happening. But, so after we left there, we went to Nature's Treasures. And Nature's Treasures here in Austin is a really, really nice store. They sell, you know, everything, like crystals, tons. They specialize in crystals. I mean, like those big crystals that, hair in my face, those big crystals like that you can like sit inside of, like those type of big crystals, ginormous crystals. You know, they have crystal and the small ones and all kinds of jewelry made from crystals, tons of incense and sage bundles and like figurines, statues, Egyptian stuff, a lot of fairy stuff. They have books and tarot cards. They have like salt lamps. I mean, just one of those type of shops, right? And so we were there. We really had a good time in there. And I bought some stuff from there. So let me show you what I got. I got 2 things of rose incense. This particular type of rose, this by him, I really, really love the smell of rose. I used to not like rose. And I think because I got old, I'm like, maybe it's like an old woman thing. Like when you get old, I'm like, oh, not the grandmas. Oh, baby, give me that. Grandmama smell like rose all the time. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just getting old and that grandmama thing is coming in. But yes. I love it. And it's, this one, when you burn, it just smells so good. Yeah, I like some rose. Then I bought this one, the Sun. Now, I bought this one. I buy this and I burn it when it's Letha or belting. That's when I normally burn this on my altar. Because it just, for me, just represents those particular Sabbats. But I love the way this smells. The Sun smells like, I mean, I hate the way it fucking blisters my ass. It's so goddamn hot here in Texas. But I love the way it smells. It smells like, you know, like, all incense have that base smell to it, right? You guys know what I mean.
but it smells really kind of like perfumey, but not overbearingly like old lady perfume. Really nice. You know, like that is not a good description. And then Copal. I can't play my music loud because then, you know, YouTube be like, flag it. Yeah, that smells really good. And then, of course, you guys know, this is my absolute favorite incense in the world. Yes. This Song of India, Indian Temple. This is my absolute favorite incense. Guys. If y'all have not smelled this, you need to get some of this in your life. I'm telling you. It smells as beautiful as a package. Okay? Can I just tell you, this is so beautiful. I love the yellow and the little flowers. And it smells so good. It smells like, if you guys have smelled, when it says heavenly, it means heavenly. I don't know if this is what heaven smells like, but god dang, it smells good. It has that kind of like, spice to it, but not spice, like, I don't know. It just smells really good. If you've ever been to a temple, a Buddhist temple, or a temple, or smell any incense from India, it's just very, very pleasant. It's very soothing. It just smells so good. It's my favorite. I have the cologne of this, and I put it behind my ears, my neck before I go to sleep. It smells so good. I love it. And then I bought this one. I don't know if this is from the same company. It doesn't look like it is, but it's it kind of looks like the package, you know what I mean? But I don't know. They were all together. This one is patchouli. This one has the same undertone as this one. Like, because you know I tell you how, like, the hemp incense, like regular incense, have like this basic undertone of what, because mostly all incense smell the same, but then it has like a particular fragrance. Okay, so all of those, but these have a different type of base. And this one smells really good. If you guys like patchouli, this smells really, really good. Floral, kind of like powdery. You know, like the way patchouli smells, but with the twist. And these two were $5. Way so expensive. But yeah, I'm going to order some of these online, or you can go to the website and order some, because I absolutely love these. I love them. And what else did I get? That's all I got. I got me a free bumper sticker from there. The most fun you can have on this planet is to love. All you need is love. Bum, ba, da, dum. Okay, I know. I'm losing my mind, right? Anyway, I'll put it back here somewhere. Yeah, that's all I got from them, and I from there. And then I got me this little, you know, they give these free magazines. These magazines are full of information in the spiritual world. I am so hungry. Oh my gosh, see, look. Life Coaching Institute. I want to become a life coach. I really do. This is up to 60 hours of training. 10 hours of mentor coaching. I do. I want to be a life coach. Have I ever done it? No. But I don't know. For some reason, like, I feel like I could Dr. Phil somebody. I really do. I can help motivate. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. They'd be like, bitch, please, shut up. I guess. But anyway, this has lots of information, so I do like to get these. But anyway, and then this is just from the information that I got from Pagan Pride, the Satanic Temple. They have this pamphlet up, and it just has information.
in case anybody's interested. Support for local Satanists. Gotta support them. A sanctuary for Satan. Unbaptism, to baptize you. How can you baptize someone? Their mission. To organize and empower like-minded individuals who are passionate about supporting the Satanic Temple mission. They were really nice people. Really, really nice. I'm friends with them on their Facebook. So I always try to go and support. And then I got another pamphlet here of another coven. I was passing out a pamphlet. But that's all I got. But yeah, I was going to make this video because I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was asking me to make sure I take pictures and make a video. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a video for YouTube. And then, you know, I was like, this is like so sad. And I took a few pictures, but there were so many people and it was so crowded, and I'm claustrophobic, and you're just like, you know, it was just so tight, and you just feel like anxiety because there's so many people and it's hot, and it was that kind of hot, like right before it's going to rain hot, where it gets really sticky and muggy and the sun is baking you and shit, and you're just like, ugh, you're dying, and there's so many people, and so I just like, it was just a waste. So hopefully next year will be better, but you know, I'm still very, very grateful that they put it out every year. So, all right. That's all I got to say, guys. Ooh, tomorrow is, well, today is really Monday, but later on this afternoon, we get our new refrigerator. I'm so excited. Our refrigerator went out. I don't know if I told y'all, but our refrigerator went out. So, my husband bought us a new refrigerator. And so, after we got this one, I saw the one that I really wanted. The one I wanted, we have a stainless steel double refrigerator and the freezer's on the bottom. Well, I wanted one just like that, except I wanted the water and, I was going to say soap dispenser, water and ice dispenser on the door. And then they have this, so it's double door, right? And the freezer on the bottom, like ours. Except right in between is another drawer that's special for your produce and fruit, right? I mean, your fruit and vegetables, your produce. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that. Or like people could put like their yogurts and shit like that, right? I'm like, oh, I love that. A separate crisper. And you could specially, you know, change the temperature in that drawer, which is great for like fruits and veggies, right? But I couldn't find it. And oh my God, refrigerators cost as much as a goddamn used car. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just wanting a refrigerator. I don't need a whole kitchen set. They're like, no, ma'am, that's how much a refrigerator costs. $3,000? Like, I mean, there was some a little bit cheaper, but anyway. So, but we couldn't, the one that I wanted didn't have the water and ice dispenser, which I really, really want. And so, the double door one, right? And so, long story short, we got the double door stainless steel to match the other appliances with the water and ice dispenser on the left side where the freezer is, and then this side is the refrigerator. So when you open it up, it's the refrigerator on this side, and this you open this one. I've never had one like that. I always had the two on the bottom and then one on the freezer on the bottom, right? And but hey, I was looking at it and I was like, wow, there's a lot of space in those double door ones. Like I never really saw, like when those double door and you have the fridge on one side, there's so many shelves and so much space in there. And the freezer too, there's so much space in the freezer. And so I'm excited. At this point, I'm excited to get anything because we're using our little dorm refrigerator up here in the classroom. And then downstairs we have the refrigerator. We have a refrigerator that's, like I told y'all, that one's like 5 feet tall. It's like my height. It's like 5 feet tall. And it's a mini refrigerator. And we've been using that freezer and fridge to put stuff. But we got to get a new one. So I can't wait for that. That's going to come tomorrow. Plus my man's recliner that I got him for Christmas. That is coming tomorrow. So anyway, all right. I have to work on some Christmas lists because my husband wants me to write the Christmas list down and do everything what we're going to need for Christmas so he can start, you know, so he'll know how much money he needs to send me so I can go Christmas shopping. So he's like, let's do this now. Let's get it over with so you're not, you know, fighting the crowds and all that. He's so good to me. I'm like, yes, sir. Right away, sir. So, all right, guys. Well, I guess I will talk to y'all later. As always, love y'all and blessed be. Bye.